Hey tubers, me again. Hey, I was doing a video the other day, and Dave A, he saw this, my chainsaw sharpener in the background. And we kind of talked about it and said, well, I'm going to do a no BS honest review of it. You know what? It set me back $26, no extra warranty, had a coupon. So yeah, it was like 26 bucks. Was it worth it? Absolutely. I've done at least a dozen chains with it. I've only had it for about a month or so. If it was a $200 machine, it would be not as acceptable, but at 26 bucks, yeah, it does a really good job for what it was designed for. My biggest little is that the tolerances aren't that great. If you look down in here, this angle pin right here, it's preset, but it's plastic, so it kind of wiggles back and forth, especially when you're way out here to where the stone is. I don't know if you can, I'll try to stay still so you can see, but there's some sideways play to it. That's kind of to be expected though with plastic. So I mean, it is what it is. So the brake does a good job. If you see right down in there, watch this thing compress. That's the handle up here on the top that does an adequate job of holding the chain into place when you're actually doing the grinding and stuff. These little adjustment wheels, they progressively move your chain forward, you know, depending on which side you're working on. You can back it up so that it's snug up to where it wants to be. You turn it forward, boom, 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 like this. Wait till it clears the tooth. Back it up, hit the brake, pull the handle down, and once you get going at it, it actually goes like pretty fast. You can see, like, well, that's the wrong way. But anyways, you can take and set the angle. So depending on what you're using, you know, for how many degrees on the teeth. Yeah, I don't know if that'll show up really well, but they're all down in there, so it shows you on both sides, like where 0 is, and then you can go off. I usually cut mine like anywhere between 30 and 33 over here on the side. So the adjustment screw is just down underneath, so that does need to be hanging off the table. Yeah, for 26 bucks, it does a good job. For any of you guys that have been like me in the past, all you used to do is take and pinch the bar in a vise, and then just like keep using the chain brake on it to move it, and then file it and whatever. It's too bad that they don't have a little secondary gizmo or something that comes to it that, like, once you grind this right here, once you actually grind the tooth, it'd be cool if there was a little something that came down and just touched up those rakers. You know, first couple times on a brand new chain, you probably don't even need to touch those, but there is a special tool with a slot in it that lays across the top of the teeth, and then you just run a flat file across the top, and then that'll take them down. But yeah, for the money, it's pretty doggone good. And when you're going in the other direction, you're like this, read the directions, you'll get through it. The only thing is I made this stand, screwed these pieces of wood down into this wood here, and then I just left the holes right there because that's screwed in onto my workbench, because when I'm not using it, I don't want to see it. So I just take and, you know, you can hang it on a wall using those screws. You can make a rack, I don't know, whatever you want to do. It's like however you have your shop sign laid out. So yeah, it's got all the adjustments. There's a depth adjustment up here on the top. It's way quiet here. I think I got a plug right here. Let's see. Plug this in. Okay, this is the grinder running. I heard a lot louder things at the dentist before, so yeah, it works pretty well. Disposable tool, probably at 26 bucks. I've spent more money on other things and didn't like them enough, and either got rid of them in a yard sale or whatever. But For guys just starting off, or if you do a lot of cutting and you're tired of doing it the old-fashioned way, yeah, it's totally worth it. So, yeah, that's my take. It's Harbor Freight, Chicago Electric, chainsaw sharpener, 8 out of 10. They put a steel sleeve or something up in here, you know, make those tolerances a little bit tighter or to be a little bit more consistent. But other than that, not too many gripes, not too many complaints. So, yeah, go ahead, Dave. You get yours, use it for a little bit, and then come back and tell everybody else like what you think. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm done. Let me know what you think. I'm out.